So we have solo raids in Marvel Contest of Champions, and what seems to be on a daily basis you'll get an opportunity. Now I don't know if this is content that everyone can do, but in the objectives they have something that's centered around a raid ticket that you can get, which is not on screen now, but this is where it's located to, and also you'll get some of the refined XP. Presenting a really good opportunity for free-to-play players to get access to at least try to get up further with their XP. I'm pretty certain I haven't missed a single amount of refined XP as a non-spending player, except for those few months, I want to say few months, that I didn't do Paragon Gauntlet, but we won't talk about that because we're doing it now. Solo raids have been added into the game to give you this experience that maybe you didn't have if you were doing like the Alliance portion of it. I've played it. We're going to see some footage in a minute and also go over some like top tips and other stuff like that. But I find it fun, okay? Which is weird because like I thought, oh, I'm going to go into this and not enjoy it, but it was actually fun, right? I'm going to tell you the champion I use because today for me, and I don't know if it's for everyone else, is tech, to use like a tech-based champion. And I'm not sure if these objectives stack, but that's another topic for another day. The reason we're in Super Daily at the moment is because it should be something you... Well, I don't know. It was meant to be something that is points listed for within Super Daily to make a big difference. Now, I think it has happened or not, or maybe not. I thought you got more Super Daily points, Daily Super points, Super Daily points, Super Event points, and that kind of propelled you on further. But it's not saying anything in particular, unless it classifies as a defeat an opponent in Alliance Quest, because it's technically an Alliance Quest-based mode thing, but isn't Alliance-orientated. Oh, things are confusing in the world of Marvel Contest of Champions. So, within the mode itself, and for today, depending again on setup and structure, again, this is a bit of a difficult one. Yes, Jack-O-Lantern strikes again, by the way. That may be the title and the thumbnail that I'm going to be going with for this video. But yeah, it just seemed to be like a good fit. I was looking for a champion that was a tech champion. I was looking for a champion that kind of blended into a few things I wanted to achieve. Great option. Really good option. Again, loving it. But from a setup perspective, you're in a tough situation because you basically have to tag yourself up to begin with to get an idea of like where to go. Like, I don't know, tactician option, Vanguard option, like, okay, Vanguard option, and then you got to go, okay, well, I could use Mega Sentinel because that's a tech, Warlock, it's a tech. Now, I may have chosen wrong, I may have chosen right. There's going to be some, I'd say, future discussions on what is right and what is wrong for your choice of champion. And look, over the top of this video, you're going to see footage. That's going to be, I'll probably like cut it up because obviously it's a long fight to do. It's a one shot, but like, to be honest, I think anybody could one shot this. It's just if anything happens as a mistake. It did feel that there was a bit of block based damage, which wasn't particularly great, but well, you know, it is what it is. So yes, I chose Jack-O-Lantern, went through the tactician gate, and of course I've got my own, like, I wouldn't say like pre-built kind of like buffs with that or not. Let's actually go in so you can see some of the champions you're going to be facing off against, because it's only when you go in you learn of the options. So you go through like a gate in particular. You can see the gate that I went through. I don't think it was guillotine. I may be right, I may be wrong with that the first time I went through that. Anyway, this had a choice-based thing, so a raid further. I think I should have chosen, again, with this something different, but these may be down as like a generic choice around the champion. I suppose if you look at some of the different options, because you've got different options here, like that's an assault-based boost. Did I choose an assault-based boost? I did. You know, sometimes you're just like, oh, panic, did I actually choose the right one? But it gives you a roll-based boost. You've got to read them. You know, remember, children, read. And once you read, you'll be able to use the force or the fervor or the raid further. So read them up and go through the options. Like, oh, I got a Vanguard. Okay, cool. We'll go down to the bottom here. What does that say? Was it tactician? No, I don't go there. Midway through, oh, Vanguard. Yeah, okay. So I'll go with the Vanguard based option and then go to the end boss, because you wouldn't go, oh, I'm going to go through I'm going to go through Vanguard and then pop up further. It's not the case. You get pre-selected, so that's a positive. You get pre-selected for the option right there to go through it. So if you're Vanguard, it's going to take you to the Vanguard. He says, what about here? Does this take you to the Vanguard? Does this take you to the Tactician? It does take you to the Tactician, but it takes you to the various different types of buffs. You can see unparalleled buffs there, null break there, vicious placebo there. So I suppose you could rotate through your different options as per what's the strongest in your roster. Say you've got the strongest champion you got at the moment is Enchantress because you put it as a defender. Well, you could go through a tactician based setup for that one. The same way I could go, okay, let's team select. Let's go to edit team. Let's go and select, I don't know, not tactician, but let's go to a different one. Let's choose ourselves. I don't know. Let's go Vanguard. Okay, let's choose Vanguard. I'm like, oh, there's my Hulk. My Hulk is one of my most powerful champions. Well, there's go Vanguard. There goes to oh, what's the option? Is it? No, I keep getting. We'll go back into it. It's kind of like figure out which one it was, but there's a is it weak spot? Yeah, I think I use weak spot with this one, or silk with weak spot, or some of the others. What also I will do is put a link to Cat Murdoch's infographic in the description to help out players look for some of the best options with some of the champions for this one if you're kind of a bit lost with it. But if you haven't done AQ raids, you won't know some of the stuff, and you have done AQ raids, you're probably well aware of some of the better options to pair up, like a fine wine with the choice of meat. You know, white wine with your white like fish or fish in general, and of course, or like a. I'm not going to like I don't drink alcohol that much anymore, so it's just red wine with the red meat of some description, like lamb or beef or whatever. So without breaking out some of the like best options, because there are an extensive amount, like you can go any which way with choices. Like Jack-o'-lantern probably was best for me to have chosen in this Siphon Slider. I ended up using Prowess Ender. So not advisable with that one, but I just went in on a whim. Like I just went in without even kind of like focusing and still got a one shot. So as I always say, if it's stupid, or people think it's stupid, and it works, and it's not stupid, is it? But I will leave this right here. This is Cat Murdoch's most recent infographic on some of the best options. Some have been tested, some have not with it. I really wish I used Siphon Slider now, but like, why should I complain? I got a W, so it's like, why complain? There's also these options here under Vanguard, which you can take a screenshot or have a look, or go to Cat Murdoch's work. You know, if you want stickers, badges, pins, posters as well. Loads of decent stuff over with Cat Murdoch. Yeah, and Tactician as well. Some amazing options. But links to these are in the description if you want to go and check them out with the mode. Of course, the biggest question I'm definitely seeing at the moment is actually doing a bit of damage to the champion. Like, how do you actually do that? So first of all, like, you go through the best means in which to get this done. Like, if you go, okay, well, I personally went through one of my favorite missions to get yourself to do more damage. So how you do more damage, if you don't know already, is that you do the mission. The mission will be to either do X amount of light attacks or heavy attacks or whatever prompt does. You can see the prompt is bundle of basics. 5 light attacks, 4 medium attacks. As soon as you do them to the amount that's required, which is 50 by the way, not those, I don't think it's 50 of those movements, but it's like 50 of those points to get raid further, you're then able to do the large amount of damage you've probably seen in many videos and other things like that. Anyway, against the champion, because the champion is actually Sunspot in disguise, you're not going to be hit with that stupid unstoppable for it. So at least you can have a bit of fun with that. So yeah, other than that, it's just like hit the champion as you normally do. SP1 rotate, SP2 rotate, don't get hit by an SP3, build up to your furthers, which is obviously your 50, and then smash the blinking thing. It may take a little while, it may take about 300 hits, it may take less than that, it may take more than that. It just depends on how you set up for it. As I said, I technically used the wrong setup when it comes to facing off against the champion. As in, I should have used the correct roll boost, roll charges, but I did not. So make sure to do that and choose wisely. Go and check out the fine wine pairing from Cat Murdoch, and of course have a good time whilst doing it. In terms of rewards, because hey, the objectives are all we know, there's no other rewards. So you might be a bit confused, but let's face it, like that's what it's set up as. It's more about what the objectives give out. And there may be something further down the line, but to be honest, it may just be the X amount of days of doing this. And the amount of days that you'll probably be doing this, again, that is somewhat debatable on the days, because I think according to Kabam, it's going to be running from today and concluding on August 15th, as per this information right here. So you're probably going to look at, what is that, like a week and a bit? When's the 15th conclude? It's next Friday. So that is like 10 goes. And let's just double check on the amount of paths in game. On the amount of paths in game, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. To 100%, but you're not 100%ing it. It's like you just basically get to choose the way you want to do it. So I guess you can repeat back the same path as per whatever you want. Remember, it is play your way. I think that's what Kabam was saying. It's like, you go and play Vanguard today, Vanguard for the rest of the month, and we're good. Repeating back on the same path might be fine. However, you will have different classes to choose, or you may have different types of tag champions or setups to use. So be wary on what is the better option or best options. And I'll try and compile it in like a guide for those that want to do it sparingly, because I can tell that these will stack. So if they do stack, we'll of course cover it, and we'll give you the guide on some of the best options and champions for it. But like I said today, Jack-o'-lantern and many of the tech champions will be good in this. Just a reminder to everybody, in order to find what you've got options wise, make sure to go to your tags, then sort and have a look at some of the options. You can see these are the various options that you could use today, but it depends how high they are. It depends which are your best options, and of course take it from there, because whether it's Vanguard, Tactician or Assault, you might not have everything. So good luck in the grind with this one. Check out some other content located on screen, like the previous Paragon Gauntlet. I'm going to get to work on a Crucible guide, but also a Valiant guide as well. Exciting times ahead. Hey, hey!